Alrighty then. Let's see how this all plays out here. Let me adjust my volume a little bit so that it's not quite so crazy in my ears. Alright. Let's go ahead and shrink some of this stuff down, get it all organized, hopefully get everything up and running here. Yeah, that should work. Okay. I think that should work. We should be okay right now. Trying to get some of this stuff organized. Alright, I think that should be everything. Okay. Alrighty then. So, for the folks who are joining us, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. If you didn't see the video this morning, go check the video out. I don't know if you want to do it before the live stream or after the live stream. But we're going to be working on the ship that we actually did in the video this morning. We have added a few mods to the game. So we are now running in here. We've got the retractable landing gear has been added, and obviously the tiered thrusters as well. So what we need to do is we need to actually get out there and start working on the ship. So we have been working on the base a little bit. Yeah, let's go. I'll show you what I've been working on off camera. I mean, may as well, right? Alright, so everything's good. Okay. So one of the things that we did is all of the rooms now have O2 storage, so basically we can actually depressurize and repressurize all of our bays. Head out here really quick. So one of the other things that we did is we've gone ahead and closed in the lower area here, so now we can, this is all pressurized. That takes you into the generator room. This takes you into the rest of the asteroid, and this is obviously not pressurized. Excuse me, had hiccups. Alright, so what we have done is all of the bays now have constructors in them. They all have basically links back into the whole system and have both oxygen outlet and inlet. So we've gone ahead and started closing off some of the lower portion. I don't know if I'm going to fully close off this portion or not. Kind of fine with this still being depressurized, but we do have a way up. So even if you run out of hydrogen, you can mostly get out of the base now. And this takes you up over the top of Bay 2. And then, like I said, you have the storage tanks in pretty much everywhere at this point. And we come up out of here. Go ahead and close that. Alright, so I still haven't made a decision on whether or not I'm going to actually fill in all of this stuff. We'll see. But yeah, we do have basically everything down there is now completely sealable and can hold an atmosphere, so doing pretty good so far. Now, for the folks who saw the video this morning, just to show you what we've got going on. Oh, I forgot to load that other mod. Okay. You know what? I'm going to have to restart Space Engineer. Well, not Space Engineers. I'm going to have to reload the save because I need to add one more mod. But what we've got going on here is we've gone ahead and changed out the windows that were in here for these the armored windows because, well, they've got more hit points than a regular window. And we're going to put the 2x1 armored windows in here, as well as the two spaces here. As you saw, we have our cryopod room. We have an engineering section, which may rework a little bit. We'll see. And what I'm thinking is, so we have this wonderful thing. We've got 2 jump drives on it, as you can see, fully charged at this point. And then we have our hangar. Now what I did do is I put in a parking monitor. Let me show you how this thing works. Let's go ahead and turn our thrusters on really quick. We are going to unlock from it. Now, if you notice, there's a red light up there in front of the sensor. When you get close enough to dock, that light turns on. You can just drop down, and it puts you in position to dock in. So, no more blind trying to find the connector there. Just gonna turn that off. All right. And then again, once we have all of the windows in, this ship is actually fully pressurizable. It is completely sealed once all the windows are done. Now, what we do want to do is we need to work on the engine nacelles. Now, what I'm thinking here is, wrong button, there we go. We are going to use, I'm thinking we're going to use the tiered thrusters. And do I want it there or do I want it there? Do I want to take it back one? Let's see, how's that looking? I think we're going to take that back one. Because what we're going to do is... Hey Joseph, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How's my day going? I have to say my day is going pretty good. I'm feeling much better. Let's go ahead and get that out of there for a second. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back one. And so yeah, I'm actually having a pretty good day so far. You know, it's getting to relax a little bit. We're gonna put you there. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we're gonna have you mount there. You around, and then what I'm thinking here is maybe something like that. Of course, if we do that, let's go ahead and take these out of here. Awesome! Glad to hear you've been having a good day. Always makes me happier to know that folks are able to enjoy their time. So what I'm trying to figure out is what's going to look good. Because if we do this, I should probably turn the bobs off and... but that's too easy, right? So if we do... Because if we do this, 2, 3... This might work. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, so what I'm trying to do is figure out how I'm going to set up the nacelles. So that's 3. That's technically 4. So if I move that out 1... Let me see. How's that looking? Yeah, I think that'll look better if we move it out 1. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Bob break this stuff down. Yeah. And once Bob breaks this down, what we'll do is we'll turn Bob off so that he stops coming out trying to weld stuff up. Hey Sharky, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Excuse me. I do still have a bit of my cold, but we are doing much better today than we were recently. Alright, so now that Bob has broken that down, let's go ahead and get that out of there for a second, because what I'm thinking what I want to do is... Okay, let's go turn Bob off. So we're going to turn off all the bobs. let's turn off all the build and repairs. There we go. Yes, Bob will repair it if he's set to help others. What'll happen is basically he sits there and he kind of freaks out a little bit. He'll leave it alone for a little bit. But if you've only got one block that you're working on and you have a lot of Bobs, what they'll do is they'll basically start trying to repair it while you're trying to grind it down. So it has been known to happen. Right, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and here's what I'm thinking. Let's go with you. Alright, so let's go. Is that the direction I want? No, that's not what I want. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we're going to basically mirror that line. I'm going to try to anyway. Why am I having... Oh, it's because I need the other block. Oh, there we go. Hey Chozo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Alright. So what we're doing is we're basically going to mirror this line a little bit. And we're going to end up building a bit of a nacelle here. So we're going to go... Let's see. Actually, if we do... We could do that to thicken the area up a little bit. Let's see here. Do something like this. And then what we'll do is we'll actually carry this down, maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. If we go... If we do something like that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm building a little bit of negative space in here, but I want to have enough room to be able to put in shield generators if we decide to use them. Hey Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have you missed Clang yet? No, not yet. We haven't really done anything Clang worthy yet. And then what we're working on is I'm basically building a bit more of a mobile base. So we put out a video this morning showing the construction of this thing. What we've got on here is 2 fully upgraded refineries, 4 fully upgraded assemblers, 2 large cargo, and a large reactor. And what we're working on now is basically trying to put in the engine nacelles. And I'm probably going to pipe in... Yeah, let me see here. I think that if we go... So if I go 2 blocks down from here. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna have to do the same on the other side, which is about here, I think. Yep, look at that. That's a sign that I have spent entirely too much time on this build already. Okay. So what this is for is basically I'm going to be able to pipe supplies in here because I want to have a couple of large cannons on the exterior of this thing. And I haven't decided if I'm going to top mount them or if I'm going to side mount them on the extremes out here. Piston on a rotor clickbait. Oh. So yeah, so basically what we're working on right now is just trying to get the nacelle framed out. And before we go too much further, I'm going to do a quick reload. Exit. Yes. Because what I want to do is there's two mods that I want to load. I may not use the second mod, but I want to have it just in case we choose to. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab, it's down, it might be down here. Where is, want that one. And we're going to grab that. Yes, the mod list is growing. Have you noticed? I stopped counting the mods. We're just getting to the point where it's like, you know what? Oh. Where is my armor mod, or my shield mod? Should be in here somewhere. I always forget that that's a thing now. Okay. Yes. Okay, and we'll go ahead and load that. Yeah, I know, Chozo. Merge blocks have been my bane for a very long time. Yesterday's live stream over on Twitch showed just how annoying merge blocks can be. It has all the mods. Yeah. Probably not to assume that the door is going to open. Yeah, so Chozo, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the live streams are over on Twitch. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we live stream over here on YouTube, so. So sorry about that. Sorry you missed it. Yesterday's Twitch live stream will be on YouTube not long after I finish this live stream, actually. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to start streaming more on YouTube. We'll keep the Friday live stream over on the Twitch side. But we obviously have a much larger audience over on the YouTube side of the house. So I would rather be somewhere where, you know, more people get a chance to be part of what's going on. You are going to be... So moving forward, I'll put out the new schedule for everybody so everyone knows what's going on. I haven't had a chance to actually put the schedule out for anyone yet. There we go. And then from here, we're going to go like so. And then we are going to repeat the process of what we just did down here. Oh. There we go. Alright. And what did we do there? Okay. There we go. Yeah, so the... Oh, it's because, yeah, Sharky, your link got truncated. Yeah, so for the Twitch side, it's helps if I spell it correctly. So yeah, it's just twitch.tv/Hallenmer. Of course, it would help if I spelt it correctly. Twitch, rather. Yeah, I know. I need to get a good bot going for YouTube. For some reason, no one has really made any of them. I may have to bite the bullet and make one myself. All right. And that comes down like so. And you should be there. All right. So now, the reason why I wanted to have this extra space here in the middle, let me show you really quickly. We're talking about putting something like this in. And as you can see, this thing is a beast. But more importantly, actually, let's move that forward. Actually, it doesn't really matter. All right. All right, so what we're going to do is do that. So this is what we're talking about doing, is basically having the space in here for us to put the shield in, and then I want to have space to have the upgrade modules as well. And I'm thinking I may need, you know what I might do? What I might do is have it here. And then have it like this, and use this as the kind of the connector, because the shields have upgrade modules, which you'll see plugged in here. And what we're going to do is we're probably going to fill most of those. Yeah. I've had people tell me that Twitch's notification is kind of borked. It doesn't work for a lot of people, so I wouldn't feel too bad about it. All right, so if we go up here instead, can we get, let's see. Okay, so I have an interior plate. No, I don't. Let's go grab some interior plates really quick. Basically, have to do some rocket surgery. Okay. Oh, that'll work. That works for now. So what I'm trying to do is I'm basically trying to set this thing up so that we keep the entire hangar airtight, obviously. But what I want is I want this to do that. So I may have to rework some of this lower area, because if we do that, one So if we go... Let's see how that looks. Oh, that might actually be pretty interesting. Because it ends up mirroring that line. Ah, we may have just figured out what I wanted to do here. And then this one is going to be here. Where did we... Okay, so yes, we did one there, so that's going to be another one here. Let's flip it around like so. All right. And then you go like that. All right. And then that basically lets us pipe in from the lower area here, which, when everything is said and done, will probably carry through to here and up. Because what I'm thinking here, let me show you what I'm thinking. So if we do something like this, right? So we have something along those lines. We'll have the upgrade modules here. We'll have maybe a fairing of some kind that wraps down and around, give it a little bit of a little detail level there. Oh, this could work really well, actually. Alrighty then. In fact, I might even bring this down another one. Let's see what the line looks like so far. Kind of curious. Yeah, so if I go up one and down one, basically make this a little bit wider here. So if this carries down one more, all right, so let's take these out really quick. So what we're talking about here is something like this. Oh, I think that's actually going to work better. Okay. Yeah, I think this is actually going to work better. We'll leave that side like it is. That's going to come over. Let's see here. We are going to go here, here. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, that was right. I want... crap. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. And then for you, we're basically going to do it in the other, whoops, style. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Okay. Sorry if I seem like I'm ignoring chat. I don't mean to. I'm trying to get this thing all built out. Can only carry one drill as your mining ship. I'm assuming you're using a large cargo. If you're using a large cargo, you want at least 2 large atmospheric thrusters for lift. If you're using the drills, then you're going to want... Technically, you can get 1 drill, 1 large cargo on 2 large atmos. So if you wanted to run a second drill, use 3 large atmos for lift. Better yet, I would use 4. Basically, just put 2 on either side. And then use 1 or 2 large thrusters for both propulsion and reverse propulsion. Also depends on if you're doing a surface miner or if you're trying to do something like a vertical driller. Oh. Excuse me. No. I want the other one. There we go. I want that one. Okay. Right, and then we go like so. Come on. Like so. Alright, let's take a look at that and see how that's looking. Yeah, I'm liking that line better. So part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm actually going to put a landing gear on it off here on the side of the nacelles. So I needed this to drop down a little bit further, which is what it's going to do here. Hopefully, at least. One, 2, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be tapering back at this point. Like so. So 1, 2, 3, actually. Because the thruster is too wide with it mounted in the middle, which, okay, so yeah, that should be good. Basically building this thing in reverse. There you go. Who? Whoop. And one more. Okay. Excuse me. 8 front and 8 rear for lift. Are you using the small Atmos? If you're using the small Atmos, you need, for every 1 large Atmo, you need like almost 4 smalls. Parts wise, it's more economical to just go ahead and use the large thrusters. you get a better power ratio out of the small. Your power to lift ratio is better, but you run into some other problems with that many smalls. So set it up like quadcopter. That's usually a good way to do it. So. I mean, if you're really feeling dangerous, you could always, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kind of want to take this back one more. Yeah, let's take us back one more. Because if I take it back one more, we'll be able to, there. Personally, I like odd numbers. It tends to make builds a little bit easier. But at least for me. Alright. And one more there. Okay. Now we flip you around. 1, 2. Okay. Now the reason I did this is this means I can now have one large thruster pointing up, one large thruster pointing down, one forward, one to push, one to retro, or to use as retro. And then we can have an array on the side over here for lateral, and we'll be able to duplicate this on both sides. So there we go. Oh, see, if you're using the Earthbreaker drill, you only need one drill on that, even on a small grid. If they added half corners and half inverted corners, that would be awesome. I was going to make a joke about them trying to be Empyrean, but you know, I'm not going to make it that joke because I would really like to see them do that. Alright, so... Of course, having said that, I went ahead and made the joke anyway, but that's okay, right? Alright, let's see here. Let's bring you back. Okay, so let me show you what I'm thinking here now that we have some of this laid out. Drop you out of there for a second. Oh, what color engines do we want? Somebody give me a color really quick. Give me a color. While I'm waiting for you guys to give me a color, I'm gonna go do this really fast. Okay. Puce, black. Unfortunately, they don't have either of those colors in the thruster mod, so. You want red? Maybe. We might be able to do it. We might be able to do some red. How about green? I've been on a green kick lately. So we can do green. We can do red. We do red, go Sith. Puce is a terrible color, but hey. You know what? I will not knock people's color choices. Alright. So if we do, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to go there. And we'd have to go... I mean, I guess we could. So if we did that... That's going to be just sticking out on one side but not the other. That's actually not a bad... Alright, so let's go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and fill this in for it now. And I will probably... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and... Just so I remember where that's at later, because otherwise I'll forget and it'll drive me absolutely nuts. That is number 8. So we're going to put 1, 2. So there should be one spot in between. Yes, awesome. And then what we do here is basically... Yeah, let me do it. Alright. So if we do that, that, alright, so let's go ahead and get this one in. So we end up with something like that. Alright. Mwahaha! Okay. Only use green if the ship is solar powered. Alright, so now that we have... I want to make sure you are actually attached. You are actually attached. That is good. It's about to be the shortest flight in history if that hadn't actually ended up being attached. So I'll check the spacing on this. That is actually good. Alright, so what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to end up actually building out a bit of a cowling on this. Yeah, it should be okay. Let's make sure you are all... Alright, so we're going to go like this. And you are going to go like so. Alright. Okay, so that gets us an idea of what this thing is going to look like, right? Yeah, I know my suit energy is critical. Alright. And then I've got some ideas for doing some detailing around these, so we're going to leave it like that for now. Let me go ahead and hop over into the chair. Of course, it would have been faster to go around the front of the ship, but you know. Alright, so let's see how that's going to look. What do you think so far? You like the way that line is shaping up there? Should be interesting when everything is said and done. Awesome. Yeah. So we'll see how it all works out. And like I said, I might be able to do something. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. So let's get rid of this for a second. We want... Okay, so shield capacitor increases the overall capacity. The flux coil is the recharge rate, if I remember correctly. So what we're talking about here is... What do we want to do that? We wouldn't think of that way. There we go. And then we're going to do the same down here. Basically, you end up with a there we go. So it basically doubles the amount of shields. On 6 large shield gens? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's a ridiculous amount of shields. You have to have like 2 large generators just to run that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the rest of this in here. And we are going to go... just like that. Well, you have a at 6 shield gens at 50% with 50% recharge, 50% shields. So you've got, I want to say you've got close to 10 million shields. Is that right? You're somewhere between 7,500 and 10 million. If you're using large shields on a large grid. Oh, let's see. And yes, I agree. Puce would actually be pretty... The small large grids, so those are 40k, I think, per. So you're still pushing, you know, 500,000 shields. Well, let's see. The large shield generator, small grid, I think is 40k each. So the small shield, large grid is somewhere between 40 or 60. I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to go look it up. Alright, so we want you to go that way? No. That way. Let's see how that's looking. So, yeah, that should be okay. That should be okay. Alright. Alright, and this gives us a bit of area to play with as far as our actual thrusters are concerned. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I may do, I don't know if we're going to do a large cluster or a small cluster of thrusters in here. I haven't decided yet. But we will leave those open. Okay, so that's basically most of the nacelle at this point then. Okay. So we want to go ahead and flip you. And you're going to go that way. Excuse me. Trying not to cough. There we go. $10 to 15 light armor blocks on impact. Nice. Yeah, the physics engine does not like shield-based vehicles dropping into Plantary without. Oh, but it's fun. All right, so we're gonna go. Whoop. Now, is that what we did on this side? Yes. Okay. So that gives us most of what we actually need here. And then, like I was saying before, what I will do is I'm going to probably have this blend in down here. So we'll have it basically come straight across here at some point. Oh, maybe we just go ahead and do this here. Oh, crap. It helps if I use the right block. Oh, alright, let's try that again, shall we? Because this is what I'm thinking here, is to do something like this. But if we do that... Alright, let's see if we can get away with... Oh, we could do that. There is always that. Okay, if we do that, we can do... this. Yes, I do have a greebling problem. Oh. We do that. See, and that blends it in a little bit better. Well, have you seen the, there's a hybrid thruster now? Somebody did it's an ion thruster that is also a hydrogen thruster. So it basically allows you to have atmospheric control on ion. Or you can just use one of the modified ions that, you know, ignores the atmospheric restraint. There we go. Hey Dave, how you doing? I'm doing well. Actually, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. We're going to do that. And those are going to be there. I am actually feeling much better than I was last week, so. Oh, peanut butter eggs. So good. All right. So that is there. That's all there. Okay, I think that's everything on the nacelle. All right, let's go turn this. Let's go turn the. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't build superconductors. I'm gonna need like some ridiculous amount of those. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and have you cancel. Oh, I got plenty of material for that. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn the build and repairs on. Bob, do your thing. So, but yeah, there's a couple of people who have put the mods back out that will allow you to have ion thrusters that ignore the atmospheric restrictions. So basically you only have to build one engine system. Those are pretty cool. I'm an old schooler though, you know, I liked when the really old school, when it was ion, you know, basically let you do everything. The only time you had hydrogen was because you wanted to go quickly. I still need to figure out where I'm going to put hydrogen tanks at on this thing. Because I need at least 2 hydrogen tanks. And I might actually... Oh no, I'd have to take that out because that's only 2x2. I need a 3x3 space for hydrogen. Is there anywhere I could cut them in is the question. I guess I could technically... If I took... that... I could technically squeeze that in there. I'm not sure how that's going to look though. I don't think I'm going to like that. Well, maybe, because then we can put a thruster on it too. That might work. The problem is I still need to pipe it in. I mean, if I did... go this way with it... Maybe. We might be able to do it this way. I'm not a huge fan of doing what I'm about to do, but you do sometimes have to make compromises. And what we can do here is we have this come up that way. It's rather epic music for shipbuilding. Alright. Okay, so the jump drive is technically airtight, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Peanut butter eggs. Peanut butter eggs. Okay. And what we do is we do that. Alright, so we'll let this thing weld up and see what it comes up with. What are you using? Just superconductors? Oh, advanced thrust modules. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 160. So go create 1,000 of them. So what do we need to make those anyway? 33k silver. How much silver do we have? I may not have enough silver. Got 7k, yeah. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, yeah, no, we got enough. 1.24k platinum. Oh, maybe platinum that we're running out. Yeah, I might have to go grab some platinum. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay, so as this thing gets a little bit further along, let's take a look here. Drop that really quick. The Jordan almonds. Jordan almonds are pretty good. Let's see here. So when this is done, what we'll have over here is we'll have a large hydrogen thruster on this. Basically considered a space booster. Afterburners. There you go. And what do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8. 8. So 4 is 8, 16, 32 times 8 is a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and make, actually, and the shield unit itself is going to require some. How many does that thing require? So 300, so 400, so 800. Exactly. Right. Let's keep another 1,000 of those. Yeah, we're gonna have to go grab some platinum. How much gold do we have? I just realized. I'm gonna have to go grab some gold too, it looks like. No worries. Okay, so now that the interior of the ship is welded up, let me take folks who have just recently joined us through a tour. So you have the main hangar area. All right, this is our little mining craft. Everything's piped in. It is airtight, or it was airtight. We will actually, let's see if you are still airtight. Probably not because of that hole, but we're gonna check anyway. Nope, it's airtight. Okay. Don't ask about the big hole in the ground there. Force fields. It's all about force fields. There you go. Okay, so you come through here, We now have our heavy blast windows. I love the shutters. I absolutely love this mod. We have our engineering section. Engineering section is good. That is our... Do we have a program in there? I don't remember if we put a program in there yet or not. I think we did. Did we? Nope. No program in there yet. Okay, so we're basically going to have... I'm not going to run Tim on this one because it's not enough here to worry about. But I will have the probably the automatic LCDs. Go ahead and open this. Come on, there you go. We have our med bay. Well, our cryo bay, I should say. Actually, I should put a med bay in. I'm wondering. Let's see. Do we have room for it up here? We could. I'd have to take my lovely window out, and I don't want to take my lovely window out. But we do have to have a med bay here. That was something I didn't think about when I was building. I mean, I could cheat it and put in the Spaceballs mod so that we had Mr. Coffee. Maybe I'll do that. Turn off the light. And then you come up here, and you have the cockpit. Everything is plumbed in, so the entire ship is pressurizable. And the first nacelle is mostly welded up. See if we can swing around, take a look at it. I don't know. I don't know if I like that hydrogen tank there. Does Mr. Radar actually do anything? Mr. Radar is a an LCD. You can basically have it do whatever you want. I actually used the radar mod with Mr. Radar as my radar LCD. So you can if you use the radar mod, use it together because like I said, it is a full LCD system. But otherwise, nah, not really. Okay, and then we're going to do... I'm almost tempted to put the updated modular thrusters in. But I don't want to overdo it on the mods. Oh yeah, no worries. Okay, so that gives us a template to work for the other side. Let's see here. All right. So I'm thinking that I may go ahead and put Mr. Coffee in. If I do, I'll put him like right here. That way there's enough room to spawn in here. And we shouldn't basically pop up through the roof, hopefully. Of course, I could put it right there. It might make more sense to have Mr. Coffee in the engineering section. And then I had the window in here so you can see if the reactor is on or not. At a glance, at a glance. All right. So yeah, this is basically going to be our little home away from home. Only would work in a video game, not in real life, because you would go absolutely stir crazy in real life in something that small for anything more than a couple of hours. Unless you're spending all your time in cryo. Always have coffee when I watch the radar. Everyone knows that. Of course we do, sir. Right. So you are just waiting on advanced thrusters. Thrusters. Okay. So what did we say we needed? We need more platinum and more gold, right? What are you producing? Okay, since those are not being used, let's go ahead and kill the rest of those. It is definitely one of the better Mel Brooks movies. History of the World is pretty good as well. If you've never seen that movie, don't go look it up. Dave, have you ever been aboard a submarine? Yes, actually, I've been aboard several submarines, and I agree. Anyone who can survive on a military sub for an extended period of time, better man than I. Alright, so that is crafting those up. And I forgot to check to see which materials I needed. Like I said, I think it's platinum and gold, right? So we need just shy of 5,000 gold and 2,000 platinum. Let's take a look really quick. Okay, we've got plenty of gold. Alright, how much platinum do we have? 1.2. How much do we need? Yeah, so we need to go let's go grab some platinum then. I have actually been underwater on a submarine, yes, Sharky. Both military and civilian, actually. Oh, you're a bullshit artist. Okay. Did you bullshit today? No. Did you try to bullshit today? Yes. Oh. Right. Off we go to grab some platinum. What's sad is that he wasn't faster on the uptake when he was trying to grab the coin purse. Alright. So we'll go grab some platinum, bring that back for the base. Now, I have a couple of areas piped in on the new ship to put connectors on. So we need to figure out where we're going to have it basically come in to connect into the actual base. And I'm thinking probably something along the lines of what we have here, where we'll have a forward and aft connector. Because that gives me a little bit more flexibility in where I place connectors in any of the landing bays that I build. The SR-71, yeah. Nice, that's a very nice plane. So for the MiG-29, was that one of the fighter fly-along things? So for those who don't know, in the U.S. they have what they call, what is it called? Air Combat USA, I think is the name of the organization. Basically, it's a company you can pay a not an insignificant amount of money to, and they'll take you up in combat craft, and they take you through the paces of electronic dogfighting, but in real planes. So my understanding is that some of the Eastern Bloc countries do something similar. So turn this on so we can start seeing it. Anytime you want to start slowing down. Okay. I forgot where the platinum was on this thing. Alright. That's iron, uranium. Alright, so I already have a platinum mine that we have been using. And I think it's over here. Where the hell did I... Where did I drill for the platinum before? Did I go through the iron? I may have gone through the iron. Let's see. The only other place it would be up here. There it is! Ridden a dragon? Nice. So the question now is dragon a euphemism for something? Hey S'more, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How are we going for 49K? For those who don't know, S'more is one of the guys who joins me in the, well, actually recently, Space Engineers multiplayer. Also did some 7 Days to Die stuff with him. He's a fellow YouTuber. So, share some love with him. If you came to learn from a master, you came to the wrong channel, buddy. Oh, Dragon's still, she's still around, Sharky. She's more on the 7 Days to Die side of the community, though. Alright. Let's take a look really quick. Okay, yeah, that should be more than enough platinum. That will actually be more platinum than we will probably use in the rest of this playthrough. Whee! That's close enough. A master of what not to do. Yes, so the link that so Sharky just provided a link over to S'more's channel, so after the live stream be sure to pay S'more a visit. Throw him a subscribe if you like his content. He does actually a lot of good content. Been doing mostly Skyrim lately, but you know, we're getting him into Space Engineers now, so. See, some people call it the naughty corner, S'more calls it home. Alright, so when we get to about 5K, we're going to let the thrusters basically drift down because we've got so much mass right now. That it's going to take us about 3K to come to a stop. Oh. It only took us about a K. A little over a K to come to a stop. That's not too bad. That's a Friday in the Eastern Bloc. And we will start coasting at about 2.5 again. On what, the minor? Nah. I like when things blow up. Especially when someone else does it. When it's somebody else's fault, I have no problem with it. Oh. So for those who are joining us, we are working on the new mobile base. It's basically our space replacement for the hover barge that, if you did not see yesterday's live stream over on Twitch side, has decided to find its relatives in deep space. Hey, congratulations, Sharky. You need to stop playing with the hazardous materials in the... Alright. So we're just going to bring this thing in, sneak it past the new ship. Yeah, S'more, I'm not sure which one of either you or Sharky is actually more likely to blow up ships right now. Hey, one of the thrusters is online. Oh, Silver called in sick. I'll have to swing by the channel and say hello. What was it? It was Futurama, I think. They were talking about the planet Uranus, and they said basically scientists got tired of the silly joke about it, you know, Uranus, so they changed the name. So Fry asks, you know, well, what did they change it to? Yeah, so Uranus is now Eurectum. You are the one we want to lock. Okay. And we will make sure all of our platinum is out. Because I want to make sure we don't have any more in the ship before we go. Actually, you know what? Okay, so we do still have some. So we're going to go cargo. We're going to go drop, actually. There we go. Basically, we're just getting this crap out of our inventory. Okay. Now, the reason I did this is because I want to unlock that. And we're going to go put this thing back in the hangar. He made a small quad, blew it up, huh? That sounds about right for space engineers. Oh. So, S'more, I don't know if you and Adredin are going to be available this week, during the week, but I'll reach out to you in our conversation. Just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm thinking about doing some work on the save. And there we go. Ah, it's nice having the docking sensor. And what do we have in our inventory? We have a bunch of crap in our inventory. Very little of it is useful. Okay, actually, turn off the thrusters before I forget. Would not be the first time I burned a hole in my own ship. Hey, no worries, S'more. Have a great day, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. There. Hey, no worries, Chozo. We'll be here. So, let's go ahead and drop off some of the miscellaneous crap we have in our inventory. There. Alright, let's see how we're coming along on this side. You are not really started yet. You are done. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, no worries, S'more. Like I said, I'll reach out to you guys a little bit later today. So we have 2 of them complete. The 3rd one is being worked on. And the 4th one is also got a little bit in there. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. We've got this thing at the beginning there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start reproducing what we have on the other side now. We'll go ahead and kill that for now. Actually, we've got that set on the back of this thing. Okay. You're equal at the top, right? Yeah. You know, I could actually boost that up 1 level. Nah, it puts it in the same. It puts it at the same height as the regular thruster. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so you are on the back 3rd. We did reds, so we're gonna go. All right. No, we went up 1. No, 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 no. Crap. Oh. So this actually needs to go up 1. let's do this. We're gonna cheat a little bit. There we go. So, what are you guys missing? You're just missing shield components. Okay. Yes, red thrusters of evil. Mwahaha. Now, did we just... Oh, you have power. That's right. Okay. Let's turn those off. Call Clang as I remove the other block. Wouldn't be the first time, Sharky. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, so you are going to be right there. What did we do? Oh, it's okay. That's right. No. And we did 2. And then out. All right. There we go. StarCraft themed spaceship. Yeah, I'm not building the Terran supercarrier. Right, so it's gonna be 1, 2, and then reverse. Okay. I had somebody actually suggest doing the one of the new Homeworld ships from the Sands of Caracas or whatever it's called. Coronis. Wait a minute. Which way did I do that? Yeah, so yeah, I did do that. Okay. And I was like, yeah, no, not happening. That is much more of a build than I am willing to do, so. Yeah, no, Sharky, not doing the dropship, buddy. You keep asking. All right. Oh, let's see here. Look at that. Ah, crap. Come here. Son of a bitch. Paint it pink. Yep. Because Hal is silly. Oh, Enterprise A. Actually, somebody built the Enterprise A. They've done, so far in Space Engineers, I've seen Enterprise Originals, TOS, Abrams Reboot, so Enterprise Kelvin, Movie Edition, A, B, and C so far. And somebody just recently did the they basically built it out of small blocks, and they did it pretty well to scale. Yeah. Actually, I have a link for a Dyson sphere in Space Engineers. Somebody actually built the Dyson sphere style planet. They had to use the ship at SE Tools, but because they built an actual planet, not a space station. But it actually has gravity and it's got a couple of different biomes in it. So it's one, so it's 1, 2, and then over. Okay. No. That's all I will say. I will say no. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you. And yes, okay. Alright, and then from there we want, did we do 2 between? No, we did 1 between. Alright, so we did 1 between. And then from here we went like this. On there. And the nice thing about this is we can always come back and carve these out as we need to. And that should give us a fairly even. Okay. Actually. Okay, yeah, that's right. Had to stop and make sure I was not going completely crazy. Not that it wouldn't be the first time, but you know. Did we really do 2 on the outside on that? So just 1 on the outside, so it should be over 2 and then 1. Did I go 3? And up. I did, okay. Let me check that one more time just to make sure. Yep, okay. I did. Silly Panda is silly. All right. Alright, so here we are. For the folks who are joining us, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. We are in the process of adding a couple of nacelles, or S'more likes to call them fairings. Alright, and I think I went flat on the face of that, right? Yes, okay, I did. Just had to make sure, so. Hey, Zelek, how you doing? More Destructibles, yeah. Welcome to the stream, and thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm having a bit of fun with it. We are going there, and then below we are going in here. Wait a second here. Hey Chozo, how you doing? Not a whole lot. We're just basically getting things sorted. Went a little too far out that way. Okay, so it is a full block, and then, okay, yeah. I'm not going completely crazy then, just slightly. So yeah, so basically, like I was saying, for the folks that are just joining us here, what I am working on is getting the second engine pod in. And with any luck, we will be taking her out today. Hopefully, at least. Now, for the folks that wanted to see the whole build of this, it is actually up on the... excuse me. Excuse me. I was gonna say, it is up on the channel. It was the video this morning, actually. Yeah, Damon, I know. At some point, I will send out a rescue mission to see if we can get the panda back. Alright, so you are going to out here. So if you are... Alright, so what we're doing is we're basically building the cowling around this, or the fairing around the engine here. Yes, okay, that is right. Just had to make sure I had my lines right. I've been having problems keeping all of my designs straight today. There you go. There you go. There we go. Yeah, Sharky, that's a rather large build. I still haven't finished the battle carrier. I still need to finish that thing. And I actually had a design that somebody suggested today over in one of the Discord channels that I may take on. Oh, I think I screwed that up, didn't I? Yep, I sure did. I brought that in one too soon. This needs to go down one more. And you are going to go... There we go. We'll see. We'll see. And then we'll come back and fill the rest of this in. I'm going to leave some of this open because we still need to get everything piped in through here. But I do want to get the majority of the exterior portion of this actually done so that we can get everything up and running here. Is it Red Dwarf? No, but I know somebody who built the Red Dwarf. They actually built RD2. Yeah, and the other's 3 times the size. Yeah, you know. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now we need to do the rocket ship surgery. Alright, so how did we do this before? We took it in 1. Yeah, I know my inventory is full. That's why we have Bob. Alright, so we actually don't need that anymore. Well, we don't need that right now. We're going to go here. We're going to grab our conveyors. And 1, 2, 4. And like I said, I really don't like doing that, but that first conveyor, let's come up in here. And it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So basically what we're doing is we're piping it up so that we can run hydrogen thrusters as well as weapon systems. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. There you go. Go ahead, Bob. Grab him. You know you want to. All right. Grab him by the plate, Bob. You can do it. All right. So while we have this going on, how many interior plates do we have left? Okay, we have enough. I'm not that worried then. Come here. Swing you around. And you go conveyor. Okay, so all of that is now piped in. Now, what did we do? Alright, so it's 1, 2, and then block. So it's 1, 2, and then block. So let's head down here really quick. Yeah, I don't know if he built the entire interior. I know he built the entire exterior. As far as the dwarf is concerned, but there you go. Could you imagine actually building the entire interior of a dwarf? That would be crazy. And no worries, Chozo. Hope you have a fantastic day, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, man. So that looks like that should be most of this. Yep, awesome. Alright, so these are flux coils and then capacitors. Oh, let's grab these and these. And you're running side to side. So we said flux coils. Capacitors. $420 cubic meters. Yeah, no, not doing that, Sharky. Thanks for playing, though. All right. Goofball. All right. Actually, kind of curious. Did it build? I don't think it's built any of these yet, right? But it did build the shield generator, looks like. Alright, let's see where we are for the shield components. Alright, so, as we slam into this thing at high rates of speed. Okay, so it's still building these. Go ahead and crank those out. Get those going so that we can get the shields online. So what do you still need? You still need 5 more thruster components. You are done. That's 1, 2. So we've got 3 of the 8 thrusters online, and then we just need to put the lateral thrusters in. Okay, so those are all done. We're doing red. Let's grab you. There you go. So I could do that, or I could go ahead and just go 1, 2, 3. So we'll do our test flight, and we'll use 3 of these. And that is number 8. So we'll use 3 as a test flight, and we'll see how they work. Build the DeLorean. Oh. Once it reaches 8 meters a second, it activates. That would be awesome. Well, you know what you need to do is, if you're going to do that, you need to convert the 88 miles per hour over to meters per second, and then you write a script so that when you hit that speed, your jump drive activates. Alright, so I think that is basically what we can get done while we're waiting for pieces to be made. So, because they do have scripts in the game, some of the mod authors have actually made scripts that rotors will spin faster. They're specifically for mounting engines on the reactors on rotors, and basically the rotors spin faster the faster your vehicle is moving. 35.7 meters per second. Awesome. So basically we just have to do something like that. When you hit a target speed, the jump drives activate it. If the jump drives are turned on, obviously. Alright, so the question is now... Because see, what I was thinking about doing was basically having something like this set up. Damn it. A conveyor that actually works properly. Let's see here. And that's going to be... So we would end up with something along these lines. And cut that in there. No, not that one. I mean, I guess I could take that out. Nice. Just remember, Google doesn't always... There we go. Because we did this instead. That could work. That could work. How did we do the underside over here? That's kind of what we did over here. And then covered it. Because what I was thinking was... is if we have something like this set up, right? Basically what this allows us to do is we can mount a weapon here. We can put a forward firing weapon. So if you're using something like MechSpex's weapons, you'd be able to have, you know, like a Mark 1 and Mark 2 battery on here. So, because if you're using the vanilla weapons, these things have a 3x3 footprint, so you wouldn't be able to put a vanilla weapon here except for the rocket pods. And unfortunately, these things, even though you can pipe through them, they have to be loaded from the front, which is really bloody annoying. And the large grid version of the there is no large grid version of the reloadable rocket pod, unfortunately. So, yeah, but it's not 80 miles per hour, Sharky. It's 88 miles per hour. You need a second 8 in there, buddy. All right. Alrighty then. Okay, so you are mostly done. Oh. Are both the shield generators online? Okay, both the shield generators are online. Go production really quick. Okay. So as soon as those are done manufacturing, we have a functioning ship. Now I want to make sure we have that same on both sides. Okay, we do. Alright, so let's see what this thing looks like on the internals here. Quick, one for the bridge. There we go. All right. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of liking that actually. So now we just have to wait for this thing to finish grinding, wait for it to finish welding, rather. Oh, so I think we're going to go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons. Feel free to share and subscribe as you see fit. And I'm going to get out of here. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week. And we'll see you back here next time for probably Space Engineers. If not, I'll let you know. Hey Sharky, would you mind throwing the Twitter up there? Because I do announce, I try to announce which game we're going to be doing on any of the one live stream on Twitter before we go live. And so if you are curious as to what we will be doing, currently our live stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here over on Twitter, Jesus, over on Twitch. I'm still sick, leave me alone. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're over here on YouTube side. So anyway, Monday through Thursday, we do 11 a.m. live streams. Friday, we do at 5 p.m. This Friday is going to actually be the last Friday that I do at 5 p.m. We're going to be changing the Friday schedule. We're going to be moving it earlier in the day. I will probably move it up like 2 hours. I haven't set a final schedule yet. I will make an announcement early next week to give everybody the new formal schedule. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week, and we will see you back here next time for, well, like I said, probably Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody.